Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello everybody, welcome. Make sure that microphone's working. Work. Yep, hang on, which one's my volume? There we go. Let's see, make sure we got that about right. Ooh, that's a little loud. Alright, I have moved my microphone's location, so I want to make sure I get this right. Hello everybody and welcome to Anchorage. Yes, I haven't pressed the go fly button yet. Let's get ourselves inside and get a door open. Where's this door open? Alright, where's the red carpet? Anybody got the red carpet? Welcome, Michael from Canberra. Let's make sure I grab my remote here. Michael has said hello to most of the regulars. Visualize, hello mate. Mr. TPHI, hello, good morning. What plane are you flying? Yes, the Learfan is the correct one, yes. Yes, it can haul. We have a 40,000 feet maximum altitude for this thing. I don't know if I'll necessarily get that high. But we are doing a long leg, so if you are taking something like a Vision Jet or Honda Jet, that'd be a good thing to go for too. Robert Harrison, hello, welcome from Texas. Charles Darkon, hello. Setting up you guys. Yeah, I haven't actually got name tags on. Can we get this controller working? Where's my, here we go. Alright, name tags on. Okay, Windows is going to muck up my sounds again, are you? Can you please stop controlling my sounds? Off. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, now how do I get back to where I was? Make me look for it again, aren't you? Give me the volume to where it was. Thank you. Alright. Windows 11. Man, Windows 11. I changed to Windows 11 and it controls my sounds and alright, there's still some decent colours in it, this thing. Can we turn this one? Oh yeah, there we go. You don't need that. Alright, put that away, stow that away, and open the wind shades. Window shades are gone, carpets, bags are up. Cool, left door. Close it up, pack it away. Ooh, there's an extra thing there. Can we get the door seal on? Alright, what's this one? Inoperative, okay. I need to remember how to fly one of these. Hulk, good morning. Live weather tonight, it is windy. Yeah, am I on live weather, live time? Let's go to live weather. We're on real time. Okay, what did that just do to us? I did see a light change, but I don't know. I'm going for that. Alright, cool. So let's do the checklist on this because it has been a while since I've done this one. Level expert. Standard advanced expert. Okay. There's no checklist in 2024. Are you kidding? How about a standard? No. Advanced? No. Expert? Wow, there's no checklist. Alright. I reckon we can work this out. Okay, we'll take a master battery. Door is sealing. Okay, thank you. Smoke ignition. Alright, music. 100% pause, please. Long nuts, you have nuts on the side of your plane and they aren't mine. Why have we got this alarm on? What?
TOS system test. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Alright, let's go for a beacon. I don't remember how to fly this one. I'll have some avionics on, thank you. I will take the fuel pump. Right, so fuel, there we go, thank you. It's on all, yes it is. We will actually get a fuel up because I didn't do that. I loaded in and forgot all about it. So how do we do that again? This one here. Flight and performance, mass and balance fuel. Thank you. We're going to take a decent amount, thank you. We'll do that before we start off. Nav, thank you. Runway 15 is my takeoff preferred here, so we will stick with that. Alright, very good, very good. Okay, fuel pump is on. Engine starter, ignition. Hello, Trish boy. I didn't actually run the external power, but I don't think I need to. Well, that makes a sound, doesn't it? Have we ignited? It doesn't sound like we have. So if I can turn the engine sounds off, where are we? Torque, prop, is my prop pitch. Yep. Trim. It actually sounds like it's, I don't know, it sounds different in this sim. Let's get you sorted. More options, that's what I want. There we go. Smooth. Yep, thank you. Back. Back. Alright, cool. I don't remember if we need to turn the ignition off once it's started. I imagine it should be fine. Probably so I can do those on the air. How are we going? What have you got here? Been a while since I've used this. Okay, why you got both the same? That's my PDF settings. Okay, left and door. Okay, seal is done. Pump is on. We'll leave that on from takeoff. If I turn that off, doesn't shut me down, does it? No, that's right. It doesn't sound, wow, it sounds really feathered. Alright, we'll give this a try. Ignition is on, starter is off, external power is off. We will take the nav lights, taxi, wing lights, landing when we get to the edge. Okay, cabin pressure, we're going to increase that already. Can't read what that says. AC front, AC main, heater. Alright, so we're just gonna just crank a little bit of these. Oh, here's my list. Wait. Thank you. There we go. There's a start up. Okay, brakes through. Yep. Power, turn on generator, turn on avionics. Okay, well I turned the avionics on too. This is where the checklist is. I forgot about this. Alright, take off with flaps to first notch, condition lever to 100%, prop control to 100%, landing and taxi lights on, left hand, right hand, pitot heat on if cold. Well, it is cold here. Elevator trim to 0 degrees. Let me just check. No, it is now. Door locked and seal on. Check generator light is on. Check fuel levels. Do not use full throttle. Ooh, there's a thing. And placards. This is actually tells you what everything is. That's pretty cool. It's like a cheat sheet. And this is our fuel and range. Alright, cool. Takeoff is at 95 knots. Cruise at 280. Max is 394 at 40,000 feet. Okay. Traffic 125 knot, flaps down. Okay, cool. I like this. Alright. A lot of colours in it though. Alright, we good? We good. Okay. Park brake is off. Does almost sound as if it's missing some files for 2024, but it's not yet native, so although you can start outside the aircraft. That doesn't mean anything, I don't think. Visualize, what are you in today? Oh, wow, everybody's lovely showing up in who knows what. Gotta love the model matching 2024. Guess my ATRs are back in. Is that an ATR or is that a dash? No. What is that? Is that a dash 7? TBM should keep up right. TBM does haul buttocks. So, very possible. Oh, hang on. We've got these views. Both sides looks out the window. Oh, that's not right. Where's the taxi exit out here? They're supposed to go out there somewhere. I don't know. Alright, we're going to go over these lines and turn right. Sound feathered. Can I check? Pop pitch all the way up, thank you. Alright, let's get him behind or in front of Big Hulk here. Sneak across this. Thank you, mate. What do you find? Why are those showing up as C700? C700. Do I not have mine installed? Maybe not. SF50. Is that a little jet, private jet thing? I don't have the SF50, that's probably why. Visual says I'm in the Typhoon, usually show up to... Oh, yeah. I have the Hawk T1, yes. I need to check and see if I've got all other aircraft on. Did I make some other change or something? It looks like everybody's turned off. I can't see anybody. Even Mrs. TPHI doesn't seem to be showing up in anything. So before we take off here, I'm going to stop on the short of the runway here, and we'll go jump in and have a look, because it looks like my offline stuff has been turned to minimum. I might have been part of changing things to get my FPS back after the update, so give me a second. Alright, hold short here. Yeah, I know, I got my handbrake on. I did that on purpose. Alright, we will take these landing lights on. Strobes on, wings are on, cool, thank you. And let's have a quick look at options to make sure we're not screwing ourselves over. So online, traffic multiplayers, yeah, well, yeah. Close proximity, In graphics, global render, I turned traffic quality down to high instead of ultra, and that sometimes can muck up other people's. I might even turn those up. And airport quality. Yeah, let's leave that. I basically lowered everything. Oh, except ambient inclusion. I must have missed that one. I lowered it from ultra down. Let's see if that helps. I think it's going to be one of those days where I don't get to see you, or I just don't have the aircraft you guys are in. I can hear that fan noise. Oh, I don't like that. I want to be able to look out the side. I'm going to have to redo some views, but we'll get that when we get there. We should have stayed in Sim Update 3 a better way. Beta, way better. Don't worry, I'll spit that word out. Yeah, hopefully that actually comes along real quick. We're just going to get going. Flaps 1. Not full power. Oh, now we're making a bit of noise. Hey, she wants to climb already. Nice. Wow, it gets going all right. All right, we are up. And I will take AP on, GPS on. Can you pick up my path? And we need to get you an altitude. That was my mistake. Alright, do a climb. Thank you. Your dampener on. Going to do a massive climb here, so those who can do it, meet me up at, what do you reckon, 35? Hang on, which way are we going? We are heading east, so that's odds, isn't it? So 35 it is. Alright, redo the barrow, there we go, thank you. Alright, see your Anchorage. There's another airport over there. Yeah, looks like it. GA, maybe that's where we should have landed. Although I think there's airports everywhere here. Alright, we can also take those taxis landing off. Thank you. Cabin pressure will need to increase. We're going to actually start pumping that in already. Anything in my coffee? Nope, all gone. This time is going up 2.6 already. Interesting. Alright, we're picking it up alright. I think we're good. Oh, good. Yeah, so what's in Sim Update 3 that's better other than downloading everything? That'd be nice. That looks pretty cool, must admit. What's our climb? 700 feet per minute? No, 1800 now. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, we've got a slight tailwind. Very good. Outside temperature is currently 0 degrees. Well, that's going to go down, isn't it? Streaming everything is better for me personally than downloading it. It's just working better. Okay, so overall, so you don't need to download because on an Xbox you'd fill up your hard drive very quick. Do you run an external hard drive as well to fit everything in? Alright, I need to get some views happening. So let's go and have a look out to the left. Can we go a little bit further forward? Yeah, we can. Alright, I want that as my left view. Because when I go left view, it goes into there. When I go right view, it goes into there. I don't want that. So there goes Mr. Longnuts. Wow, he's really hauling it. Okay, that's my left view. So now I can go right. Sorry, left. Right view, I mean. Yep. Okay, good. Can we go in the cabin? What are we doing? We're doing 8,700. Yep, 1,800 feet per minute climb on... We're not on full throttle. What are we on? About 80% throttle. Torque is... let's have a look. Now we're on full throttle. There we go. Now we're climbing. Alright, let's do a climb quicker. Only because there are mountains here, but I do want to get up over these clouds if possible. Alright, can we go down in the aircraft? Yeah, we can. Alright, let's go and have a look at one of these seats. What do you got? You got a view? You got a view out over the wing? Yeah, alright. How about the other side? Scoot. Oh my god, we go outside the aircraft. Oh, I might have to do some outside aircraft views. Can we actually go out in the aircraft? Is any of this press? I can't remember. No, someone left their backpack here. I thought you could actually press some of these. Maybe not. Can we poke our head out of the camera? Oh, yes we can. Ooh, yes we can. Well, there's a view for you. That's interesting. Alright, how do I go up or down? Yeah, there we go. Because everybody needs a belly view. Alright, so looking left, right, out the back, out that back, behind, just to see who's chasing me, and underneath. There we go. Alright, cool. We'll muck around with some of those. Acknowledge. Yes. Alright, bit of... alright, get back into chat. Everything's a lot smoother to LOD. LOD, what's LOD? As in... load, or it's way better. Model matching is way better. Yeah, try downloading almost everything, as it just didn't make much of a difference to compromise load times. Okay, but they are working on it. It's beta, and they said the download feature will not be 100% working 100%. All right. I just used the internal 1 terabyte. Yeah, okay. I saw some video, someone saying downloading 400 gig or something, but I'm guessing they were in beta as well. Alright, it is minus 31 degrees outside. I can understand why. We're also at 20,000 feet. We're not going to go through these clouds. Oh, there is a little bit of stuff there. Okay. All the de-ice on. Alright, what are you complaining about? Because I didn't have my de-ice on? Probably. I'm also not on standard barrow. There we go. Our first destination, we're going to be there in 1 hour. Alright, at this rate. Oh, we're getting a little bit of turbulence there. 2020 used 298 gig on your Xbox. 298, yeah. Mine's easy 600, but I've got extra stuff. Maybe even more. Oh wow, I'm really climbing. Am I leaving you guys behind? Is this aircraft just a little bit too racy? I mean, we do look like a basically like a cruise missile or something, or one of those attack drones. Look how sleek this thing is. That is awesome. But I will slow down once I get to altitude. I'm going to back it off. I'll probably use the first waypoint as a flyover. I may look at the first international one. How do we get to our flight plan again? I can't even read what it says. No, I want info. How do we get that now? Alright, so this is the run we're doing. This one. I'll use that one as a flyover. I'm thinking though about going and landing in at how do you pronounce that? June International, and then we'll make our way down the mountains into this obscure little Stewart, isn't it? Yeah, Stewart. That'll be fun. Alright, so we're doing true airspeed of 339. Those avionics are 2020 legacy. Yes. These ones here you're talking about? Yes, they are. I don't know if I'm streaming this. I think I'm actually... I own this and put it in my folder from 2020. So this is the 2020 version. I think. I don't think I bought this in the marketplace. My 2020 was 650, so I completely deleted everything. It's back to vanilla. And strictly it just uses for testing Hanger Street. Yeah, okay. Well, you need the space too, probably. Alright, are we almost at altitude? We are 32.5. Getting that little bit of turbulence happening here though. Just think we can go up to 40,000 feet in this thing. I figured we will probably, rather than GA slow fly for this bit all the way along here, we'll probably actually push it a bit. So I'm actually going to drop that back. the torque going down. There we go. Thank you. Okay, it's lost the climb. Why have you lost the climb? Because I pulled it back. Okay, hang on. Pulled it back too far. So let's do it at that. There, thank you. There we go. Fraction forward on the throttle and up we go. The remainder. Okay, thank you. Downloaded everything in 24. It was 597 gigabyte. Well, I was right then. 600 is what I read. Someone was saying that they obviously rounded up. Hey Ivan. Too, by the way, I didn't notice actually it was. I saw Holt's comments there, but yeah. So this one is a 2020 aircraft. I'm not. I have actually just loaded straight in from 2020 aircraft. That's why they're also looking a little bit shadowy or dull, not as bright. Also got all the colours and stuff in here. Still the same as the 2020 shininess. Like I'm not necessarily into all these multicolours, and I don't know if the real aircraft has it like that. Tell you what though, it's hard to read the dark blue on black. Maybe in the real aircraft it looks a little bit different. Oh, there's a steep approach button. Oh, it's inoperative. That's a shame because I think what we're going to be going into is going to be a steep approach. We've got a few people keeping up. SF50, is that a little jet, Mr. TPHI? Remind me what the SF50 is. Is the SF50 the Vision jet, is it? It is too. Why didn't it show up? I've got two SF50s installed, the old one and the one that comes with 24. I'm sure. Yeah. Now it's got some noise, hasn't it? The big Hulk keeping away ahead of me there. I saw on the map there was somebody else behind me or below me. That's actually above me. Nope. Almost everyone's in jets, so I wouldn't worry about people camping up. Alright. Well, they almost came up as airliners. Oh no, there's Plain Jammer. I don't see Mrs. TPHI or Icarus. They might be below the clouds there having fun. Or they've decided to get something a little faster. But what am I sitting at? I'm sitting at true airspeed of 344. Ground speed 346. I was doing a climb, so now that we're not doing that, we're going to speed up, slow down. No, I think I'm going to stay about there. Eight knot crosswind. Okay. Switching planes. Yeah. Okay. Comic Straw. There's a name for it. 4205. Would that be the 4th of February? 05? So that would be somebody who's 20 years old. That's just a guess. 40205. Maybe what I need to do is actually load into a lot of those aircraft again, so that they show up in the library. Alright, how are we doing with torque? 53. Yep. Hot pitch, yep. Throttle is not 100%. You can probably back that off. What did it say about specs? Max is 394. What are we doing? 347. Oh no, we're good. 394 at 40 feet. I think that's 40,000. Cruise at 280 knots at 30,000. Okay, well we're a little above that. Yeah, alright, I just backed it off a fraction. I dropped my torque below 50% there. I was just backing back my throttle. Not really dark enough to need that. Glare shield. Oh, we can make them go brighter. Oh, okay, well we'll do 100% there. You can stay down. Avionics. Yep. Just mucking around with my aircraft. Well, there's Mr. Longnuts. He just did a runner. He's like, I'll show you speed. Ooh, CPA. Coming back the other way. That's a proximity if I've ever seen one. Maybe I should have been more careful in my altitude choice. It looks like a 747 almost. Yeah, I'd be worried going that close to another aircraft. I should probably have been a little higher or a little lower there. You're below me most of the way. Alright. I did see you back there, but yeah, no, you're racing ahead now, but I have also backed off just a fraction. Yeah, ground speed is down to 329. 39 minutes until Yakuta. Wait, it says I've been in here 17. That's not hours. What's going on? That's going up 17 instead of from 1 or 2. It's like it's reset the time. That's calculating really quickly. Look at it go. I'm going to hit 18 in a second. Yeah, it's like every 10 seconds that clicks over. I don't think that's working properly. There we go. That might be good for putting the landing gear down, I think. I'm going faster than Mr. TPHI by the looks of it. His distance is increasing. What's he got? 25,000 feet. What's your maximum for that, I wonder? There's a view for you. Now, do I have any coffee left? No. Oh, man. I'd like a coffee about now. Minus 47 degrees outside. Fuel seems to be going okay. We'll keep an eye on that though. Max is 28. VisionJet doesn't have a very high altitude then. Okay. I mean, this thing's quite amazing. I mean, a maximum altitude of 40,000. And a push prop. True airspeed's 280. Alright. Yeah, there are some aircraft that have a hit marker that you can't go outside the aircraft. So this one allows me to actually go through it. See that? I'm outside the aircraft now, and then I can set a custom camera. But there are some that won't let you do this. They have a full hit marker. So this allows me to do like my own custom camera work. But there are definitely some that you can't even get out of the cabin. Like, you try and move to your left, you'll hit the wall. If it's got a low roof as well, you can't get anywhere. And some of them won't even let you go like down the cabin here. What's at the back? Is any of these pressable? No. What does that say? Electronics below. Okay, and instructions. Alright. Tricks and workarounds, but I don't have a clue for PC users. Yeah, there's actually there's a code you can modify in your camera view in your folder on PC. So technically, every aircraft you can go outside like this and make a custom view somewhere. It's just that you've got to put in potential numbers to get the camera outside, and then from there you've got to work out how to punch it in. But this particular aircraft allows you to go outside anyway. No, it's your VisionJet, yeah, it doesn't lay out. Usually I slide all the way over, then select co-pilot, or use my head tracker to get out. With some, I can't even do that. No, that's right. Well, there's clam jammer coming in for formation. Unfortunately, it doesn't show me what he's in. Hey, Phil the Reaper's here. Hello, Phil the Reaper, mate. He's in a C-25C. That is like a default aircraft. Why are you guys not even showing up in that? That is ridiculous. Well, there's a view for you. I like it better there. So we're running down the coastline, essentially here. So what's our ground speed? 328. Yeah, this thing does pretty good. He's at 305. Well, you're gonna have to wait for me to land at that airport, I think, and then catch up. How's your fuel? Is Comic Straw flying with us? The name has not disappeared. Where they are. Yeah. They're going to overtake us. As well, 30,000 and climbing. 737 MAX 8. So they're probably doing more of a direct run. I'd say this is them there. I don't know. Comic Straw, are you in chat, or is it just coincidence that you're doing a similar run? Either way, welcome. I'm thinking about doing an airliner flight tomorrow in 2020. Only because I haven't for a while. Oh, what happened there? Alright, yeah, there we go. Yuck. I'm waiting for something like that. I like it. Yeah. There'll be someone who doesn't like commercial, most likely Mrs. TPHI, who'll be like, nah. But you know what you can do? You can fly jet fighters. I'm thinking Launceston to Melbourne, Melbourne to Sydney. I flew last night in Virgin Australia Air Livery A320 from Launceston to Melbourne, and then I tried setting up Melbourne back up to Sydney, but it was already after midnight. I'm like, yeah, I probably should stop that. And then I went into the new A320 where it makes you program everything, and I couldn't get it to get off the tablet onto my aircraft. So I've still got to do practice with that. So I may just do the simple A320 and have a bit of a chillax stream. Well, not that most of my streams are chillaxed, chill and relaxed. Everyone is moving to airlines. No, not everyone. I'm not moving to airlines. Heck no. He meant to say F-14. Or not fly. If I go airlines, you wouldn't fly. Wow. Yeah, I'm still going to give it a go. But I'm going to do the simplified version. There's Comic Straw. He's coming alongside. He's actually still climbing, I would say. Yeah, 1.6 nautical miles. That's a proximity of warning. I'm sure I'm getting traffic. 33. He actually looks like he's higher than us at 33. It doesn't make sense. I'm at 35. Maybe it's just the way I'm looking. Oh, there we go. Now he looks like he's below us. Hobart to Melbourne, to Canberra last night in a Rex. Yeah. I did it about 11:30. PM to about midnight. Yeah, Virgin Australia, Launceston to Melbourne. Must admit I didn't see very many people, but I was in 2020, not in anything else yet. I thought that's what you're going to tell me. What? I've flown a fighter when you've done an airline. Yes, you have. Actually, a lot of people have, which means you end up getting escorted with a whole bunch of fighter jets. And the fighter jets can, like you know, they can just drop down to the coastline and buzz around and have fun. Hello, feel the river, mate. Well, Comic Straws left me for dead. What am I doing? 325 ground speed at, well, I've got 2 knot slight headwind. 35,000 feet is where we've decided to sit. I mean, we could go to 40, but I don't necessarily need to. This is working fine. Cool. No, you're in 2024. Yeah, okay. You do your own thing. Yes, let's go fly with Mrs. PAJN. Unless I'm in a jet fighter leading the way through like the Alaskan mountains here, you're already way ahead of us. It's basically us trying to catch up to you. Feel the Reaper's in a Tomcat, and that does not look like a Tomcat. Wait, Lockheed C-130 Tomcat? Yeah, okay, now you're really confusing me. None of my aircraft have matched today. Probably because I loaded it originally on only high traffic, not yeah. Was there any other option in there that I was meant to change? Because I went down from Ultra? I don't know. At the moment you're way behind, yes. I noticed that. But you changed aircraft. And if you're now in a jet fighter, then chances are you will be passing me in no time. See, that doesn't look like a Tomcat. Something's wrong with the model matching. But anyway, not much I can do. Hey, Lodge Potato. .245 true airspeed. Okay. What's my true airspeed? 326. Wait, you're doing 245? Have you slowed down? I just had to blow my nose there. Take a couple of pictures. See if I can get this on the screen. 345. I just found the true airspeed. citation longitude. Yeah, see, that didn't even show up. The lodge potato is in a. It says he's in a C25C, so that's the longitude as well. But then he's got PC12. I'm guessing the PC12 didn't keep up. All right, I'm going to get a quick picture. This is something I was 3D printing late last night. I've got a few buttons to eventually put in. So I did a lot of work on that's not going to work in there, but I'm going to eventually put a engine start button in. So I'm going to put these onto my computer. I'll show you guys. So I've been making a button box for my truck sim / driving simulator thing. Still not doing it. No. Look, she's like upside down, probably with the world just, 100 feet above her, or technically below her, going flat out. So yeah, it's my religion. There's peach candies up here. All right. Let's press some buttons and get some stuff set up and send a couple of photos online so that I can show you guys as well, because it's easier just to do that rather than connecting. Here we go. All the clouds are pink. No, they're not. You lie. Oh, wait, change the weather. Yeah, they are. She's overtaking me. She's like, I'm going to sneak in below you there. I'm going to catch up to those guys up front. Alright. Download this one. This one. Loads of pink down there too. Coral reef. Is there a coral reef? There would be no coral reef. It's way too cold. Alright. Where did those pictures go? Download. Here we go. So 3D printing a button box for my sim rig. Oh my god, that's a huge picture. Nope, the bandwidth went too slow there for a second. Alright, so loading times may be extended. Why? Just because I'm looking at this? Alright, so this is the button box. I have a carbon fiber texture pad so that I actually printed that on. And if we have a look at the second one, there it is there, where it's basically a panel that goes into the box here and has a mounting point and stuff. I may have to redo that, but I have a USB controller, button controller thing. What's way over your head? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So in the top part, is where my Stream Deck goes. So you're putting the Stream Deck in there, and you can customize whatever, and then different buttons. And I've also got a, hello Phil the Reaper, I've got a it's really loud. I've got a what do we call it, start stop button, and I want to go and buy a couple more buttons to get it organized. But yeah, I thought I'd just share that. That's what I've been working on at the moment. That'll end up in my truck streams, which is going to be Tuesdays, I think. Trucking Tuesdays, or at least my Tuesdays. I may skip the evening ones as well. Should do is go down the back. Are you making them bright blue and red lake? What's bright blue and red lake in your cockpit there? Like in your cockpit. Like they are here? No. Although I may buy the blue buttons. So let me show you the 3D print that I got this from. So yeah, look, there might be blue ones. I do have a large red starter button, like start engine button. That won't fit in there. I have to drill it out larger to put it in that particular panel. But where's my recently downloaded browsing history? That'll do. Alright, here we go. Put that on. Alright, so this is kind of how that particular thing, actually this is exactly how this that set finishes up. So these ones can often have a blue light around them, or you could get different coloured ones, and you can also put in the they call radial dial thing, the ones that allow you to turn things up or down. I haven't decided to put that, or I may put my start button in the middle down the bottom and drill out the hole a little larger and put it actually there. But yeah, Stream Deck sits there. Set up a real radio with amplifiers, door speakers and subwoofers in your trucking rig. If I were only doing trucking, I would probably already have a car dash and set up like that. But because I also have flight sim, I don't have the room. I have a 3 meter wide space. I've dedicated 1 meter on the left side for driving sim and 1 meter on the right side for flying sim, and I have the other 1 meter in between. I think it's 3 meters. I think it's almost 3 meters exactly. Ooh, I think I might be getting a breakfast delivery. Yay. But yeah, so you can get actually let's have a look. What do you call them? Yeah, here we go. All right. You know what? That's actually not a bad thing to look at. Okay, so this is ones with stuff on them. Let's get this on the internet. There we go. So these are ones with like car buttons and stuff. So headlights. You know. Then there's ones with just a blue ring in it. Oh, hang on, I got a delivery. Give me a sec. So yeah, honestly, I might look at getting some of these because, okay, that one's already got a start engine, but I've got a nice large one. Windscreen wipers, you can actually put a lot of those in. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I might end up having to buy one of these, $10 each. Maybe with postage. Oh, hang on, from $10. Wiring harness, latching, momentary switches. Okay, there we go. So if we got the washer one, $16. All right, well, $16, but that's actually pretty good. So just buy a truck cab. I can't find a truck cab here though. I have got a auto wreckers, like a dismantler down the road, and I have been in there for parts, but I've not found anything suitable. Yeah. Real working air horns. Oh no. How about real working air horns connected to YouTube chat, so that when you type in the whatever horn, it actually makes it work. Oh my god, can you imagine that? It's like when Michael from Canberra puts in this. Let's see if it works. You would go deaf. I know. It's a fart horn. Alright. I might happen to have a bacon and egg roll. So excuse me while I eat bacon and egg roll on stream. Look at them racing down the coastline there.
Oh, and this one time at band camp, I stuck a flute in my...
Excuse me?
What? You don't think I know how to get myself off? Hell, that's what half band camp is. Sex ed.
Huh? This is TPHI's in the Phantom? Ooh. Well, that's new for you. Yeah. I think it is actually War of the Worlds. Got a bunch of other sound files, but you guys don't often use them. I may have to redo the list so you actually know that they're there.
Flight 209 now arriving gate 8, gate 9, gate 10.
Problem is you need to remember that I've got them.
One minute to auto-destruct.
Oops.
I'm bigger than you, I'm higher in the food chain.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, Mr. TBHI, I'm sure you won't be long to catch up. Not in the Phantom anyway. Getting back into the comfortable clothes, are you? Getting back into what feels right. I feel the Reaper's coming back to join you there, Mr. TPHI.
Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhyme. Get on up. It's pamphlet time.
G'day, Mr. Blowheag. After streaming, I'm jumping back into something that feels right. That being a Sim Update 3 beta. I think Juno's the first waypoint, and now I'm flying over Juno. But that would probably allow Mrs. GPHI to jump back in there. So no, I'm staying up at this altitude and flying to the second one and landing at the second one. Good, because I'm 5 minutes away from this one. Oh, Juno's the second waypoint. Yes, I'm landing at the second waypoint. My fuel quantity has not gone down, but it has, but only in the center tank. But I'm running on all. This makes me wonder: is it actually only coming out of the center? I'll need to check that. Wondering if it drains it out of the center and then starts draining it out the sides. Don't know. Certainly got a bit of cloud now. That is going to make flying into the mountains of the next 2 waypoints very interesting. Yeah. Okay, it's got a few reminders there. Gear extension operating 170 KIAS and depressurize before landing. Actually, I should have the cabin pressure up almost to max. Almost. And the heat is on. Minus 45 outside. There's Mrs. F14 herself. The wolf. Hello, the wolf. 2459. Can see a bunch of those mountains poking through there. There's still some gaps. I need a sound effect. Oh yeah. I do have one. But I don't think I'll use this, but we could use this for I need a bio break. See if it works. Oops. Hopefully the people below are okay. How long does that play for? Oh, there we go. That was 3 flushes. That's just making sure it goes down. Oh, I forgot I had that. You can see multiple level of clouds. I actually really love how the Sims come up. These clouds are on high level detail now, not on the Ultra that I used to have them on. Although I think on Ultra it pushes the system a lot higher. Oh, it's a restock, is it? Or is this not one that you need to flush multiple times for? need some other sound effects for that then. Let's see what other ridiculous things I can get up to. Hijinks. Yes. Definitely don't need 3 flushes. Ambient sounds. No, we don't want ambient sound. No. What else you got? Movie phrases. Some movie phrases. Oh, I already got that. Oh, okay. I can actually put in some... well, I don't think we'll put this one for a bio break.
1 man, 1 camera, 1 mission.
Oh, we're not taking the camera. Hello, my dog. You don't have to explain it, Mr. TPHI.
Many, many, many hours later.
There was only 1 woman for the job.
Oh my god.
In a world fraught with confusion, 1 man will break his silence.
All these sound effects I could use. Oh my god, we need to make a bunch of new ones. Yes, very irrational excitement.
Warning, the following footage may cause irrational excitement.
Yes.
A few moments later.
I don't know, it comes down to what we use for some of these. Oh, how about needing a new glass of wine?
Precious.
She thought she was in control. How wrong she was.
Oh no. Oh my god, I might change some of those Mr. TPHI ones. You'll be like, what have you done? Probably not without letting you know.
Hello there.
Well, hello there. I actually got that one. Your brand new Piston Duke into Krakow. Is that no? Surikau? In the, I don't know where that is, but okay. I'm always in control, she says.
The following story is mostly true.
Yeah, okay. I might have to add some of these into my stuff.
What began as just another ordinary day.
Yep, that's right. What began as another ordinary day. I know. Wait, who's that? Feel the Reaver. It is Piper. Tomcat.
In a world fraught with confusion, 1 woman will break her silence.
We don't want to hear it. Okay. Yeah, they got a whole bunch of sound effects on my paid program. audio program that I use. Yeah, I might have to add some of those. I'm always in control of myself, that is, yes. It's completely off. Tap, tap, tap. What's that?
Let the games begin.
Yeah.
Finish him.
Oh, I remember those. Mortal Kombat or something like that. There's a lot of we interrupt this program. A lot of viewer discretion. Oh, here we go. Here's one for Christmas time.
Bah, humbug.
Yeah. What else have we got? Whooshes and pop sounds and... Okay. I'm not much into this. I know there are other streamers that do it, but it's just not my style. But it works well for them. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Finish him. Fatality. Sub-Zero wins. That's it. Oh, I need a few of these with button press stuff. Yeah.
Epic fail.
Ah, what's that one from? The video game number 3. What was that? Is it Unreal 3?
Certified badass.
Thank you. Oh no, we're not going to have a baby crying. No. Spoiler alert, it's not Christmas time. I know. Duke language. There's a language for that?
Denied.
Oh, okay. I might have to put a few of these on a Stream Deck button press, I think. Or I may be able to put some into chat for you.
That is the correct answer.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
What?
Ah, I know who that is. Beavis and Butthead.
It's story time.
Well, I don't know what that is. Yeah, it's just some good sound file stuff I may have to include on my stream as well. It's fun to go through some of this.
911, what is your emergency?
Yeah, no.
It's a bit of...
Ah, you can't beat that one. It is, but you just checking to make sure they haven't changed? I have not changed it.
Nailed it!
Well, I guess if we start reviewing some aircraft and we're like, oh, that's awesome.
Shut up and take my money.
Yeah, we'll take my money. babysitter noise. What the heck's a babysitter noise? There's a bunch of movie phrases. I don't know, should we have a look at some more movie phrases? Most of them are things like "let the games begin" or like that "one woman, one job." No, I wanted to hear it. Okay. Makes me want to eat banana bread every time I hear it though.
Based on the incredible true story.
Seriously? Oh, here we go. What's this? Ooh, suspense. Impact boo of Brahm. Okay. Oh, that's the one I've already got for Michael. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's interesting. You can find all these different sound effects now on the website I've got. But doesn't really go well with the music I'm playing as well, though. Suspense, cartoon. Who needs cartoon? Well, we can have a forest background sound. Is it? Yeah, you can. Bird song, birds chirping. It's amazing what sound effects you can get these days. Mountain or forest ambience. Yeah, that probably don't work quite well up here. What are we? 17 minutes from next destination. We may need to start descending. Maybe we'll get closer to about 60 nautical miles. We'll have a stop and what do we call it? A bio break. Maybe I need some sort of bio break sound effect or music. Stuff. Oh, hang on, let's just put a pause on in my music. So if I tell a joke and it doesn't work, yep, awkward stop. Okay. Awkward elevator music loop. What? Oh, there we go. We could have that for our pee break. Imagine hearing that for like 5 minutes straight. You're like, if you can't get it out in 5 minutes, something's wrong with you, bruh. Oh, I'm so gonna have fun with this. Alright, I need to get myself organised with these. Ooh, have wind howling in a lonely place. Wow, that thing goes for a minute. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, here you go. A PBJ, a planned biological jettison. Yes, there you go. Oh no, there's all extra sound. Wait, do you reckon I can have a bio break in 26 seconds? That's how long this sound file goes for. You're so going to think that I'm actually taking the microphone in with me. What the heck type of flush was that? Oh my god. Yeah, there's all sorts of sound effects you can get in here. Maybe I could put a few of them together. Yeah, a little bit of that at the end. They're like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm going. Shh. Now I have to pee again. You're having so much fun with it. I am. I'm going to add a couple in here, just a little bit. Maybe if you just had like flowing water. Oh my god, there's another peeing one in the toilet. Really? A lot of clock ticking ones. Don't necessarily want that. You know, there's a bunch of toilet flushing ones. I guess there's that whole sound effect thing. Ringing in the ears. Oh, I don't need that, thank you. Alright, what else? I'm having lots of fun with this. There's a punchline. Ah, I need one of those. Yes, there it is. You're not helping. Oh, yes. This is awesome. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. You go for too long. Well, how about even laughing? There you go. Yeah, I don't think I could put that to my stream. That's not me. But the whole boom tush thing. Yeah. Ooh, there's an evil. What's evil? Stuff. Nah, that doesn't make me think it's evil. All right. Get out. Ooh, get out. You know what? I'm going to use my controls for this. Much quicker. Take me down to 12, thank you. There we go. Bring that one down. What was that? Look, the Pope is coming. Oh well, he's an American now, isn't he? Oh, I don't know, there was some Gregorian chant. There's like horror themes as well, and laughing and all sorts of weird things that I have no idea what they are. Right, okay, yeah, no, that's not my type of sounds. like thunder would be pretty cool. Sound kits. What's a sound kit? Ah, swoosh sounds. Whoosh sounds. Yeah, okay. $50 nautical miles. We're descending through 31, 50 nautical miles. What are we at? 16 here. That's probably actually pretty good. I will actually take that down to about 8. We are definitely going through that cloud though. Planned biological, hang on, jettison, that's the one. There's a lot of gunshot sounds compared. And yes, I am having too much fun with this, aren't I? Silly and random. Yeah, okay. No, I'm not going to have some fart noises. I'm not putting those ones on. Okay, Hawaiian music. Fun. Yeah, alright. We're going down. Actually, let's get some music going. What have we got? No, that's not music, that's sound effects. Let's go back to music. Thank you. This one's probably pretty good. What do you got? Oh, look at the clouds here. You can see the lower clouds there, but there's just this different level. So once we shoot through this, hopefully there's another whole level there for us. Ooh, that is loud, isn't it? Alright, let's put that in there. I like how you can see through there. This is my descending music, I guess. White out at the moment. I'd have to actually speed up the descent there. Oh, look at that. That's nice. We're just dropping through this first level. And there's a gap. Awesome. Can't see where the airport is though. Oh, I do like that. How cool does that look? Some decent weather here though. You can see mountains down there. No? Coastline. Alright. Oh, it is too. I'm still shooting through 20,000. It's almost like you can get a path through there. I'm guessing Icarus and Mrs. TPHI are already there. Clam Jammer, what are you coming back around to land? Maybe? Or still on his way in? Yeah, there's Mr. Longnuts. Caught up to him. Awesome. There are some mountains down there though. That's some pretty epic weather. I wonder if I could get down through that gap easy enough. Drop that. She might drop it all the way to 5. Music works quite well, I think. I think this might be the first time I'm going to land this aircraft in 2024. Or have I tried it before? I can't remember. I know I've done it in 2020. Ooh, clouds changing. Alright, time to break through this next level. This looks like a good spot to drop down in between, what is it, over this island? Yeah, oh, Mr. Longnuts is like, yeah, you're not going to race me in. Wait, HA420? That's Honda Jet. He's not in the TBM. Looking at that altitude, let's bring it down a few more so I can get below the clouds. 35 will do. Alright, we'll take the landing lights though, now they're down here. Should have taken the Honda Jet, says Mr. TPHI. Well, hopefully you'll be able to catch up to us when we land here and go and get a PBJ. How far away are you? Are you only 42 nautical miles? Did you skip forward or did you just catching up that much quicker now? You're just catching up. Oh, we have definitely got rain here. Headwind. I reckon we can almost go straight in here. Looking at that airport on my screen here. Yeah. Alright. Music down. Like to hear the whole sim sounds, thank you. AP off. Gear coming down, gear extension of 170, we're at 140, thank you. Seven knot headwind, 0 visibility. Let's turn off name tags for now. Music's a little dramatic. Instrument landing, this one. See if we can land before this music runs out. It seems to work. I can see a tiny bit of the hills ahead. It's my altitude 25. Take a level of flaps and drop this down. Oops, didn't redo my barrow. That was my mistake. There we go, now I can see. Let's turn you down a little bit, thank you. There's some aircraft on its way in, just floating there. No, music, stop. Thank you. 500. 102 knots, can't slow it down anymore. Somebody's getting some wind, I don't know, whatever it was. Feel the Reaper, I think. Okay, now nose it up. How are we doing? 8 knot crosswind. Oh, he's coming towards me. No, I imagine he's not actually there. Okay, that actually landed pretty good. Let's taxi off. And alright, I don't know why we don't have the right aircraft for these others, like F-14s. Everything's installed. So something has gone off. Go and park next to Mr. TPHI and see if it actually loads in. Andy, mate, is this plane on the marketplace? It's in 2020, but I don't know if you can get it in 24 yet, because I don't think it's now been updated yet. There's that. Let's use that button to look sideways. Thank you. So you can get it in 2020 and bring it over. That's what I've done. I may have got it from some other site first, though. You know what? I'm actually going to park in next to my dog behind Mrs. TPHI. Hopefully those other aircraft do load in. But it's like every one of my aircraft is not loading correctly. Ooh, that's going to be pretty close. Dangerously close. Who's piloting this thing? Alright. Yeah, I am going to take a bio. But what I will do is I'm going to see if my settings are correct. So I had that down at high originally. Let's put you back at ultra as well. That shouldn't make a difference, but that's probably going to make a bit of other problems. But what else have we got? How do we turn it off so that... What's that? Smart tip. No. Don't do that. System default. Thank you. How do you turn off other player aircraft visibility? Make sure that's actually on. No. There's an option somewhere you can actually turn off other players' aircraft. I can't seem to find that. Maybe that's not loading in, but... Alright, we're going to have a quick bio. No, it must be catching up. I had it in autopilot the whole time. Edgar, hello. How is this game running on Xbox Series X now with the update? Well, Mr. TPHI there is in... There you go. Not great. Sim Updated 3 beta is way better. Yeah, okay. So there you go. Mr. TPHI is in Xbox, and so is Mrs. TPHI there. It runs better with Sim Update 3 beta, but that's obviously the Sim Update's not out yet. But is it not running great? Have you turned off turbulence? You know what? We're going to have a quick bio. Let me be right back. Put some music back on. Be right back. A couple of minutes. Okay, I had my microphone off. So I was talking away and realised I had my microphone muted. Alright, so what I was saying is I'm thinking actually about ending this flight and loading back in the sim. And working out why, how do we do our settings? Working out why we're not getting any aircraft being correct. 0 aircraft were correct. Okay, so I've turned everything else down to there. There's voice input. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I can do there. So give me a second, I'm going to do a full out of the sim. Since that is the last 2 that we go from. PC's too complicated? I don't know about that. Yeah, maybe for you. Okay. But if you're not used to it, I can understand that. Alright. Excuse me while I munch on some crisps. Yeah, see, I have the DC Designs Black Bunny. But nobody's aircraft is coming up. Nobody. My wife has come and delivered some homemade crisps. She's done really well with these. I think I would like in free flight the ability to load in passengers and see them sitting in their seats. That'd be cool. Alright. So, remind me where we were up to. How about right there? Look at that, everybody's actually showing up on the map. Okay, that's new. Departure. And I think it's this one with a star. Yeah, Stuart. Arrival. Alright. We're on live. Live, all plays. Alright. Please work. Let's go. I'm going to do active runway. Just let it go. We're going to get back in the air. Is that lightning?
Juno Tower, GenXR Bravo Papa, 1-2 tree ready at runway 8, east departure.
Gen
XR Bravo Papa 1, 2,
Oh, yeah.
3, hold short runway 8. Traffic is generic on the runway.
Get off the runway.
Hold short runway 8. Gen XR Bravo Papa 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I'm seeing different airlines now. Different aircraft. No, Mr. TPHI is still the same. Big Hulk, don't know, it was a jet this time, I think. Okay, that updated. Did you just turn my engines off? No. Door seal. Yep. Let's do 10, go 20,000 for the climb. This one. Just see what the weather's like though. We may end up sitting in between. Redo Barrow, thank you. And Jared isn't home. I see the vision, no, the citation now.
Oral warning, okay.
Okay, thank you. Oral warning. Yeah, see, Mr. TPHI's plane hasn't shown up correctly yet. Now you're going to turn and climb. Thank you. And now we're giving you 107%. That doesn't seem right. Somewhere in between that. Alright. There we go, thank you. Follow that valley up a little bit. We do need to get over these mountains. This is where I'll push it. You missed a video, forgot to pass along the message, okay. So you think you guys should get, I should get the Xbox Series X console to play Flight Simulator or stay on PC instead? If you own a PC and you're going to save money and your PC can handle it, yeah, save the money. If your PC can't handle it, and remembering that 2024 is mostly streamed stuff, so there's less push on your own system, then go the, like if it can't handle it, go an Xbox. So that's what it'll come down to, in my opinion. Also depends on your spending money available. Alright, I am actually going, Thank you. Yeah, I know. I've turned them all on because we are running through -6 degrees and nothing but I want that, but I want, hang on, back up there, that, yeah, flight level change. Thank you. There we go. That looks awesome going through that. Now what I want to do is work out, do we go all the way to 20? We stay at 15, 18. I don't want to get back into the next level, that's all. Try 15 even. We are so going to get those clouds straight ahead. Yeah, I don't know. What do you reckon? Should we climb over? How far have we got to go? 188 nautical miles. Yeah, I think we're going to go over. Might just go to 25. So if I drop that back and then go flight level change and increase that. There we go. Yeah, so Edgar, you've got a 4090 24. Yeah, look, don't bother getting the Xbox. Just put it on that. So only get an Xbox if there's something you want to use on that. So no, I'd be staying on your PC. Hey, Big Al, mate. Yeah, so if your computer, look, you got a 4090, no problem. Stay with PC. Save your money on the Xbox. There's nothing else on Xbox that you can't already get on PC. You only get an Xbox if you can't afford to upgrade your PC. You don't need to. You've already got a 4090. We are still going to hit some of that cloud. But we're all on the anti-icing, so we're good. Cabin pressure will need to go up. Well, you know what we didn't do before? We didn't actually drop our cabin pressure when we landed. That would have popped everybody's ears, wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. So long as you don't have a Core 2 Duo. As in an old CPU, yeah. Oh, we are so going straight through this cloud. Yeah. Even my screens look like they went dull. Hang on, let's get these things. That didn't help. Alright, still climbing, still climbing. Redo the barrow. Oh, look at that cloud formation just changed there. Well, it is a little safer up here. We don't get to see the wonderful terrain down below, all the mountains and stuff, but certainly get the cloud effects from it. There's my music. Getting a bit of turbulence here, aren't we? Tell you what, getting down into the valley where we're going next will be interesting. PANC has a song Turbulence, in case you're wondering. Yeah, do you think I can play that without getting pinned? Not a chance. How about your dampener on? Yeah, we do. Okay. Once we get to altitude, I think we should be much better. No, I wasn't muted. I was actually looking at 3D print. Hang on, let me make sure my microphone's going. Here it is. I was looking at a 3D print that has two different colors, but it's got a stop thing to print the top layer, and that doesn't seem right to me. So I think my wife sent it to me, not checking that there's a print only on the one colour. It wants you to manually modify and change it, but we've got a auto feeder with up to 4 different colours. So I was looking at modifying that on the go while climbing here. Find out Yeah, it's supposed to have yellow on top. So I might need to manually edit this, otherwise I'm going to be having to change schools. That's not annoying.
Oh, and this one time at band camp, I stuck a flute in my.
Excuse me?
What? You don't think I know how to get myself off? Hell, that's what half a band camp is. It's exciting.
Yes, it is. Half a band camp. What's the other half? Practice. I'll have to manually paint this. Yeah. Doing a blockbuster now playing sign. Excuse me. For putting in DVDs, or this one's actually for VHS. Like a stand. Looks like a blockbuster. I think the problem is it's got pause system programming. My wife's like, oh, you can just get that going for me? I'm like, yeah, but if I do, it'll not like how it's done, so... Just want to do some manual editing while we're flying along. Probably should actually see where we're going. Alright, we're at 500, let's back that off. 350 true airspeed. Probably actually just drop that back a fraction. That's better. If you're interested in seeing what I'm doing, your timing is everything, I don't know. So let's put this on here. So I'm using the Bamboo Labs thing. I'm doing a now playing ticket that looks like a blockbuster. Normally would have the word blockbuster, but what I'm actually doing is manually painting in the yellow here so that I don't have to change the spool. So I'm actually just popping in some yellow edging here, and what will happen is, the plan is that I can just put my printer on with blue and yellow in here, and it will automatically swap itself, which is how it's supposed to work. But because this was all blue, it doesn't know what to do other than it's got a pause in the system to say change. So I've just got to pop in some yellow here. Figured I may as well show you, because this is just some of the editing behind the scenes for 3D printing. But you've also got to do the tops here, otherwise they'll stay blue. I know you're probably not interested, so I'll take it back off screen. But yeah, just my wife came up and going, oh, can you print the next one? And I'm like, yep, okay. So what will happen is she'll put a VHS cartridge, or she's already got one for records like when she plays her LPs, and I think we've got one for PlayStation 5 now playing, and we can potentially get one for DVDs or Blu-rays, and you can just put it there going, right, that's the disc you're running, rather than like dumping it on the bench in front of the TV or on a coffee table. You just put it up there going, that's what's now playing. So I just got to pop in a couple of extra bits and pieces. It is awesome down there. I've done jet fighter flights, but I haven't done helicopter stuff. I think there would be very little places you can stop. You need a decent bunch of airports, but I think there's a whole bunch of space here with nothing. How you going, Big Al, too, by the way? Alright, so that seems to be okay. Now playing. So if I slice that, it no longer has a pause and wait. Yeah, good. Alright, and it'll take 2 different colours. 21 minutes to print that. Holy schmoly. How long have we got in flight here? 27. Let's print it and see how well it comes out. Alright. Yeah, alright. Chinooks. Does visualize not like the Chinooks? Still on the hunt for weight. Yeah, I've seen your videos pop up. Some people were saying turn it off because of the... Oh wow, where did that cloud come from? Right, is it better down at 20? Drop down, see if we can get back under. There was a gap there before, maybe there's a gap here. Real weight. Freezes your loading screen at 55%. They don't get along. Why, what have you got that is mucking that up? Like, what have you got installed that conflicts? And we're talking about the Milviz one. No, the Miltech one. Okay, I don't think that there's necessarily... Well, this is going to freeze us up, minus 34. I think this cloud goes all the way down. What do we got? We've got 114 nautical miles. I think we're going to have to climb above. I guess that whole gap thing we had before has disappeared. Alright, let's do a climb. I think it's a death trap. Yeah, Wake and Multiplayer is a sim FPS killer, but in single players, it doesn't have... Oh, so it's the multiplayer only. Okay, FPS doesn't seem to work as I would think it should. What's the skeleton for me? Oh, look at that. So what do we have back there? It was just a bit that came up to 25. Alright, let's go to 30 and get over it all. No idea. I have gone one by one and can't count how many times the sim is perfect until I enable that. If you have the add-on linker, where you can just tick a button to take everything out of your sim that is a DLC and click the button to put it all back in. Or just copy your community folder, dump everything into some other folder, and put only the milvies in, so that all you've got is the milvies, nothing else. Check that and see if it still mucks up. I'm hoping that center line tank is auto switched. It's on all, but it drains everything out of the center and then goes the left and right. Oh, we definitely got a bubble. Got your Chinook off Timu. Yeah, maybe. To start a new series of ice pilots up here. Yeah. Trying out the weak turbulence on Xbox and not even implemented at all. That's probably the reason it would just kill the Xbox. Right. Yeah, I've done that with one of Hangar Studios. What are you warning me about? That was on all, yeah, all. We've reached our altitude. We've got the door on. Seal, yeah. Maybe we should actually increase the cabin pressure. I'll go 100%. We have no ice, do we? So it doesn't actually come up with what the warning was about. They're all inoperative. That sucks. But we have reached our 30,000 cruising speed. Oh, were we over speed, were we? Yeah, what was our maximums on this? 394. I don't think we got to 394 true airspeed. But okay. Macro flight simulator. $2 is $2. Yes, it is. I want my $2. Yeah, look, there's not a lot of airports down here, Big Al. Hang on, let's go back inside. Like, there's just not a lot of... Okay, look, okay, there's one there. We're in Canadian area now, yeah. But, just trying to find... Okay, there's the occasional there. I guess you could do a helicopter flight up and into here. Okay. Might have to investigate that, Mr. Big Al. But there's just not much else here, see? Nobody's got an airport other than potentially that one, which is Galore Creek Camp. Oh, missed it. You gonna load in? Hey, look at that. Has it got a helipad? Doesn't even have an airport. Where's your runway? We're gonna land on a glacier or something. Oh, but if you were actually going to somewhere, yeah. What we need is that camp out program again. This ought to be fun. Look at this airport we're coming into. Yep, we will to try that, and if it's covered in cloud, wow. Go over that mountain, come in, and then that mountain, and then it's there, and that's got to be like a huge descent down there, and then in. I mean, to be honest, I'd be like going up around here and then down. That's what I would be thinking more likely. Ah, well. Osprey is awesome though. $2 at a time, mate. Yes, Hot Wheels cost $2. So $2 works for me. Interesting music. Alright, I'm just going to go grab a water bottle. Let Mrs. TPHI know that I am muting my microphone for just a moment. Ooh, that bottle tastes like chlorine. You like the Osprey until you crash. If I must. Well, I don't have to. You hear me get up and wander over to my little wine chiller. No, there's no wine in it. It's all water bottles. Not even Pepsi. I don't know if you've noticed, I've stopped drinking Pepsi during stream. Not that I've got the camera off, but can't see. But I don't even talk about it because I've stopped drinking them all together, except the occasional weekend bottle of Pepsi we have, and then once that's done, it's done. Someone gave you pool water. That's what it tastes like when I first opened it. I'm like, that's like tap water. We do drink tap water in Australia. Most of the tap water here is actually quite clean and it's okay. It's the hose water that tastes like the hose when you're a kid. But kids used to drink out of the hose because you're out playing in the sun and you're hot, you're thirsty, and you just drink out of the hose because you couldn't be bothered going inside. But now what I do is I mostly pull all of my water through a filter jug, and then I drink out of that. And that's why as soon as I open this one, it smelled like chlorine. I'm like, ooh, that's different. So I don't know. Evening coffee, yes. Might see if I can find the real airports from ice pilots and see if I can follow their real life lives. There you go. So that's the Pepsi deal gone. They didn't make a deal with me, so I am still drinking it, but only on the weekends, and it's pretty much only Friday night or during Saturday or Saturday evening or night. It's gone by Sunday, and then that's it. Nothing to the next week. So I've cut it way down. And it's pretty much water and coffee all week. Ah, that's what I was missing on my screen. We'll have that, we'll have that, and that. Oh yeah, 48 knot crosswind. I'm thinking I'm drifting a bit here. And now I know why. I wouldn't mind doing an Osprey flight. It is a lot of fun. There's certainly a lot of cloud here, but it's not that far down to the mountains, to be honest. Alright, let's up that music and down the sim and see what happens. No, don't need that one. I already know what that song is. Oh, I know this song. Don't mind this one. Yeah, I'm currently in the Galactic playlist. Okay, we definitely don't want to fly down these mountains. Can't see through them. It's not there where it's snowing. I mean, that's pretty cool. But it's pretty dangerous down here. If you're flying just over these, look at it, dumping snow. It's cool that you can send your drone out though like this. It's a big logging camp. Yeah, okay, cool. I thought it was something like that. I thought about going all the way down to Vancouver, then I decided I'm against it. I thought, no, I'm going to call it short, and then from that logging camp, we're going to take a small GA. Oh wow, we're 30 nautical miles away. Oh okay, then we really need to be down in amongst those. Let's get down to 15. 4 minutes left on the print. We'll see how that's going. That center tank is seriously getting drained completely. Let's go to the right tank then. Oh, are these others coming down? You know what? I'm going to leave it. Let's see what happens. It runs out because it only runs on center. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? That'll have to be a quick emergency refuel because that would let me know that the whole system's not working properly. Though I think that is coming down. So we're supposed to go here, do a loop around that way, over there, down and in. Let's see how that works. I don't know whether that's going to pick up my approach or not. Let's go to direct. That's only showing direct. And there's no approach loaded there. Okay. Alright, we're getting into these clouds here. Sort of be fun. I have no idea how high these mountains are. I'd say 15 should be fine there to get ourselves over. Still got a 49 knot slight head crosswind. That's why I can see me coming in a bit sideways here. So if I look from behind my aircraft here, actually quite sideways. Yep, okay. Wish they would put in some sort of thing that would allow you to put in a flight plan, then auto fly it to see what it's like. Or maybe there is something like that already. What do you mean? Yeah. You can mark stuff on the map previously and then just go follow it. You can put all these custom waypoints in it. Put your autopilot on, or put your co-pilot on to fly for you. And this is very dramatic music. Well, you can go in the background. Alright, I don't need to come in flat out because I'm going to have a tight circuit in here when the time comes. I think I can probably make that down closer to 10. You know what? Let's make that 12. No, I need some other music. That one's not working for me. What do you got? No. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to up the sim sounds. I want to hear the aircraft coming in. Keep it over those. Oh, that'd be the print finishing. Oh, do we have time to go and grab that? Yeah, I think we will. Yeah, that might be a little bit too hot to get off the printer at the moment. It's got a little bit of stringing on it too. The yellow surround thing left out a little loop, so play with that later. Alright, so we can go down here to probably to 10 as well. Redo the barrow, thank you. Alright, I will take a manual control in a moment. Let's pop the landing lights on. Wing lights. Can we actually have a look at the wings? Are we frosting up? Certainly looks like it, doesn't it? It's got a bit of a speckle on it. Might just be the light. Someone is squatting in the bushes and it isn't me. Oh no. One of the loggers. Come out to see what you're doing. Is 10,000 going to keep it over those hills there? Alright, we're going to get him below this. Okay. So airport's down there. We're supposed to come in around and that way, I believe. Yeah, that would make sense. Let's drop below these clouds. See how maneuverable this thing really is. Spoiler alert. Having to go with the hubby. Watch out, don't pee in that on those bushes. You know what happens when you pee on the bushes on an Xbox Series X? Crashes. Well, maybe not with Sim Update 2, but you know, you pee on an Xbox, it doesn't like it. Yeah, I know. I haven't got my landing gear down. But I want to drop down as much as possible. Look how foggy the screens get. Alright. Are we really supposed to go over these and do the loop? I might just go around and come down again. Otherwise you're going to keep me on top of those mountains. Alright. AP's off my aircraft. Thank you. That center tank is going to run out of fuel in a second if it's not already out. That's where we're going, eh? Oh, can you look down? Only like that, and here it keeps going up. Oh, that's interesting. Can't look to the airport view. Alright. Stupid side views. Alright, I'll do that one there. When I say stupid side views, to go out here and you look left, looks left. Look right, looks right. Go inside, look left. It looks right out those windows. Look right, looks outside of the windows again. For some reason they've got that any other views inside the aircraft. Fine, I'll use this to move my head around. 6,500, thank you. Can you tell me when I'm down at 35? Haven't got the gear down yet. See, Orbix have a 72-hour sale. No, but I did see that you were looking at Sydney that has come to 2024 with an update, which is good because then I'll go and jump in there. I think mine's in Orbix and I'll be able to update it there. Alright, I'm going to have to drop it down here into the valley.
500.
Yep, 500. Yeah, we should have enough maneuverability here. Outside temperature is actually above. Look at that, 8 degrees. And we still got snow here. Okay, so the ground temperature is obviously warmer. Okay, there it is. We're going to drop right down. I'm going to take that gear now, thank you. Let's go locking on the airport. In the front of the aircraft around. Thank you. Another level of flaps because we're down at 125. This aircraft's fairly compliant. It does really well. There is still one more level of flaps. I don't know if we need it. Maybe for a nice slow landing. Keep it above that 85 knots. There's its stall speed. Now we are full flaps, 65 knots. Holy schmoly, that's a little slower than I was planning.
500.
No maneuvering speed here. Actually, stall at 40, is it? Really? See, that red line was there momentarily. You have that update Melbourne cityscape, yeah. I've got mine in there. I don't know if it looks good or anything. But I do have mine installed. Wow, it's actually 42 knot thereabout stall speed, is it? Ooh, I looked down at the keyboard for a second. Woohoo! Actually quite compliant. I don't mind that. A little bit of a rough runway. Oh, look at these guys standing out in the middle of the runway. They're like, let me just moonwalk here. There we go, there's a hawk. Okay, now I'm seeing everybody except the F-14s. I wonder why that is. Alright, let's go park next to this prop sprayer thing here. Alright, what do we got? Yes, I know, I got my park brake on, thank you. We can lower the pressure. We should have been doing that while we're coming down. So start yawning, pop your ears, whatever you got to do. Heaters can go back off. Okay, and then we're going to door seal. And can I have that off? Thank you. We will...
Thanks for the dono.
Michael, mate.
Have our coffee on Michael. Open mouth smile. Open mouth smile. Open mouth smile.
Oh, I'll do an open mouth smile. Yes, mate. Thank you very much, Michael. Let's give you a quick reply. Carter says, butter. Top of 17 in Melbourne, overcast. Top of 17. Yeah, that's probably about the same here. But I'm only about 350 kilometres south. Thank you, Michael. Nice sunny day in Canberra, top of 18. 10-pin bowling this morning. Right, on a Sunday. Cool. Butter, thank you, mate. Actually, that came down really well. I was actually quite happy. That's what I was saying. It's very compliant. That is moving, but it's not showing much. Okay. Down, 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 down. Yep, that's the one I'm going to have to do. Starve it of fuel. Oh, wow, that stops really quick. Yes, yes, I know, I did that. Alright, and there's no generator. And avionics can go off, and then the master battery. Alright, you're all off. You can plug that back in. And plug that back in. And we'll take the door, thank you. Alright. How do we get out there? Here we go. And down, and we're out, right? Yep. Cool. Oh, very grainy texture on this particular aircraft. Maybe it's not ice. Alright. At least I got a jacket on this time and long pants. That's different. Let's get a photo, shall we? Well, there's a couple of tents over there. Who's in the tent? Look at Mr. TPHI. He's just out jogging on the runway. There's a couple of tents over there. Huh. Let's actually put it in that way. With a 22 in the background. If anybody else wants to come and join me for a photo, they are welcome to put it on the Discords. Oh. Turn. No, turn. Hang on, let's do the mouse thing then. Fine, do it that way. Wow, my guy looks like he's got some heavy eyes. Needs to drink more water or something. Yeah, I left footprints in the great big sand dune. Great big sand dune. He looks like he's escaped convict. Not really short weather up here. There's some not so legal stuff going on in those tents. You reckon? Alright. Are we missing anybody? I don't think so. I think we got everybody. Was that just somebody who landed? Yeah, Mud Dog. Alright, give Mud Dog a moment. Oh, look at him. He's using his reverses. He's like, wait for me, wait for me. How'd you get an orange jumpsuit, old man? Wait, how do I make my guy older? I need to do that. Maybe I will. Oh, shorts weather. Oh, no, I'm still wearing shorts. Mad Dog. No, Mud Dog. And Egress, there we go. Egress is coming in. Alright, let's wait for Mud Dog and we'll get a photo. Got it in prison. Oh, no. Alright, Egress, we'll get you to come in a little closer. unless I can do that. Oh, my Gen XR disappears. Alright. Fine. Oh, that's back again. Can't make up his mind. Say cheese, that's right. What we're looking at there. Alright, look at that motley group of young people, hey? We'll take another one. Let's go and have a look around this airport because this actually looks like a custom airport. Lobby, okay. Everybody's got a satellite dish. There's truck service. Haven't done that Alaskan truck sim. Have been looking at Australian truck sim. I watched, can't remember his name, but old British guy show off the first demo mission. I'll give the demo a go as well. Oh, listen to the birds and everything in here. That looks like another runway, but I think it's actually a road. They've kind of done a bit of stuff here. There's Dizzle Bizzle. Now, where were those tents? Yeah, look. Somebody's got tents off the edge of the runway. What the heck? Man? What are you doing? Got a camera. Tripod. Yeah. On the edge of the runway, of all places. That's for people who can't afford one of the cabins or shipping containers turned into a lodgement. Or the shipping containers are too important for machinery and tools and stuff. What do you reckon? A telehandler just parked out in the snow. And starting to get covered in the snow. Even the cement mixer. Man. Yeah, well done. This is all default too. Or at least I think it is. I've not downloaded anything from here. But how cool is that? That's actually not a bad view. Take that off. There we go. We'll put that on the Discords as well. Hey, I'm Proper Geezer, mate. G'day. Yes, so will Brett. So will Brett, what? Equals doing a Tom Cruise, yeah, he's like that. So will I, Brett, for Australian Truck Sim. Yeah, give that a go with the demo. I think it's going to be more console orientated, very similar to that other game I did, heavy freight thing. So as long as it's got steering wheel control, I ain't got time for your nonsense. Looks way better when you turn on nice weather, not winter. All right. Let's have a look. Turn off live weather. No, hang on. How do I turn? Custom. There we go. So let's go off and clear skies or broken. Oh no, I think I like that. Clear skies. Few clouds. There we go. Let's go a few clouds. Oh, look at that. And when is it like that here, really? Like, when is there no snow here? We are in Canada, aren't we? Wow, that actually looks pretty good. This is part of Canada. See, now there's people camping in here. They're probably told, don't go beyond that log. Is that a roll of toilet paper? Oh, no. Just hanging over the edge of the log. Okay, maybe it does look a little better when you don't have snow everywhere, but yeah. Want to drive around Australia? Yeah, me too. We're not supposed to show the World Truck Beta testing. It's not testing. He got permission to release that. Early permission was given, but yeah. That came out yesterday, I think. And then the demo's coming out for release. He was saying probably by the time the video's out, but it's not yet. So that is actually pretty good looking. That name tags. We'll see how we go. Oh, Canada. Yep. Thanks, everybody. Yep. We're going to call it here. I'd like to say thank you very much, everybody, for coming and joining in. Is there anybody else that we should go and raid and or say hello to? I know Sim Fanatics flying is probably going to be the only person I actually know who's doing flight sim at the moment, but if anybody else, maybe we can look at that as well. But I think we will go and say hello with a redirect to, well, there's my brother's doing Dinkum. He has a couple of hundred people watching, so I think he's alright. But what we're going to do is we're going to talk to Sim Fanatic. I'll go and say hello there, but I won't be staying because I will probably go and talk to my wife. But thank you very much, everybody, for coming and flying along. I'm glad I was able to restart that and get some of the aircraft actually showing up for a change too. Look at everybody's already gone out of the sim, or they've taken off. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.
I'm the most wanted man on my island. Except I'm not on my island, of course. More's the pity.
Your island? You mean Ireland?
Yeah, it's mine.
Thank you, Michael, for the donation too, mate.
If you guys want to go past me, you're more than welcome. I've only got a 750 horsepower motor.
Only? That's still pretty good.
If we can harness the massive power of television,
We could brainwash the whole country.